Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Stumpy Grump Scale Speed Shop. For today's video, I have how to painting flames. How I painted the flames on the AMT 1934 Ford pickup, just on the cab. I use Lazy Modeler flame masks. These are excellent flame masks. The one thing I will warn you guys about is a lot of the stuff I did was out of sight of the camera, and then like on the painting initially I saw it with the back of my hand as I was airbrushing it. I spliced a lot of it together, cut and spliced it together, and I think I got a pretty good video that shows you the basics of what you need to know to do the flames. I do have a better video on applying the flame mask on my Ghost Flame tutorial for the 1967 Chevelle Pro Street, if you want to go back and check that out. Otherwise, you know, this might be all you need to see. Okay, but I just wanted to get this out there. It's really not hard to paint flames on a car, especially when you have good masks like the Lazy Modeler flame masks. These are excellent. So don't be afraid, just jump in and do it. I did, and I think the stuff turned out pretty good. All right. So I'm going to flip things around and show you how I did it. Okay, so to start the flames here, we have the body and we have the flames. Clean hands, try to keep them dry. Hard to do when it's hot and humid, but you just take it and you peel the back off of it. I already started it, so it didn't take me forever. You peel the back off. You can see what you have. And you really got to be careful because you only get really one shot at this. You got to line it up. It is going to go around just a little bit right there. You can see. Like I said, burnish it down real good. And then you're just going to peel the top part off now. You can barely see it. And then you're just going to want to burnish it down real good in there. You say make a small cut if you have to. I think that's actually going to be okay once I cut right there. So I'm going to burnish this down a little bit more and show you when I'm done. Okay, so everything has been burnished down. I used a toothpick and a chiseled cotton swab. And now it is time. I did the other side too. Went ahead and did the other side while I had everything off. It's all set. Now I just have to tape everything off to where just the flames are there. It'll be fairly easy because it's just a cab. So it should be fairly quick and simple job. And I'll come back and I will shoot the flames. Okay, so I got both sides burnished down real good. I've got the rest of the cab masked off, taped off for no overspray. Not going to be much because I'm not going to be shooting a lot of paint at it. I'm going to knock down the pressure and close the airbrush up a little bit so not a lot of paint's coming out. But everything's taped off, sealed down, burnished down real good. And I'm just going to start with, because it's over black and I'm using these paints here, I'm going to start with a quick coat of matte aluminum metal acrylic color by MIG, just enough to cover the black. So I've got a lighter base for my flame colors. Okay, I'll be right back and show you what that looks like. Okay, so the aluminum base coat is on. Let me pop it off my little stand here and get a better look at it. And we are ready for the pearl magenta. I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, here we are. I've got the paint mixed up and ready to spray. Got the air pressure down a little bit, and I've adjusted my stopper to control the flow a little bit, and here we go. See, just really light coats. To start with, that's the first one. Okay, so I gave it 10 minutes to dry and I'm ready for coat number 2. Let that dry and we'll go ready for coat 3 in just a second. Okay, coat 2 is dry and ready for coat 3. Go a little bit heavier for coat 3 here. See how that looks when it dries. I might end it right there. We'll see. Okay, so this is 3 coats. I really like the way it looks, so I'm going to call it good there, and I'm ready to spray the purple. I apologize beforehand if you don't see much spraying the purple, but I have to get really close in here, so you might not really see too much of me spraying. I thinned the purple quite a bit more, probably half, 1 to 1, 50%, whatever you want to call it. I got it real thin. I knocked my air pressure down to about 12 to 15 pounds, and my trigger stopper here is really barely letting anything out. So I'm going to try to get some really good control on this. I don't normally do it like that, so hopefully I can get it right. But if you can't see anything, I apologize ahead of time. Let that dry for a bit. Okay, it's dried, so I am ready for coat number 2. Make sure I get some paint out here. See if I need a third coat. Okay, we're back. It's looking pretty good, but I'm going to give it one more quick swipe in a couple places here. think we're good. Let this dry a little bit more, clean out my airbrush, and start taking the tape off and see what we got. Okay, so we'll bring things back to the bench. Fix the camera so you can actually see something and show you what it looks like on the bench. A little bit better lighting here. Time to do the unmasking and see what we have. I'm going to spare you that boring detail and come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, and after basically holding my breath for the whole 10-minute process, these are the flames. I'm pretty happy with the result. Not perfect. There's a couple little spots here and there, but pretty good in my opinion for my level here. Very, very happy with it. I kind of actually like how that comes around the back of the cab like that. Kind of neat. So there we are. The next step is to bury it in clear and try to smooth in the edges here, because there's going to be edges. So I will, let's see, today is Saturday, July 12th. So Monday the 14th, I will bury it in clear and I will show you that result to end the video. But it'll be a couple days for me, but just a couple of seconds for you. Okay, and after 4 coats of clear, this is what it looks like. Very, very happy with it. I think it looks really good, really sharp. I just have to get the wet sand polish and wax on it and let it sit for 5 or 6 days. We'll see what the weather brings. If it's humid, I'll give it more. If not, I'll just do it at about 5 days. But super happy with it. And that is how I painted the flames. Hope this video helped and it was enjoyable and all that good stuff. I'll see you at the next one. Thanks for watching Stumpy Grump Scale Speed Shop.